Solutions are hard to come by. Every year, dozens of people are killed in Charlotte. It means dozens of families are left to grapple with the question of, what do I do now? Well, some use their experience of loss to help others who are going through the same thing. WBTV's Steve Crump shows us how grassroots organizations are there for those who may not know who to turn to.
We try to put them in order as best we can, but these are people. All of them.
Focusing on lives lost to violent crimes is an unbridled passion for Judy Williams. She heads up Mothers of Murdered Offspring, better known as MOMO, and this photographic tapestry of tragedy honors the departed.
We want to put a face on the pain that comes with the loss of every loved one.
This mosaic of faces, mostly black and clearly young, all share the common thread of dying too soon.
Violence starts in the mind. And if we don't affect the mind, nothing changes.
24 years ago, this organization started with its signature candlelight vigils and balloon releases. Like the victims they remember, these rituals number in the hundreds.
We're giving out hope. We're letting people know we love them.
Community advocate Robbie Harrison has been on the receiving end of that hope and love.
I'm grateful that I went through the experience that I went through because it has gotten me in the place I am today.
Her son, Peyton Robinson, was killed back in the 1980s, and his face is among the more than 700 images making up the MOMO display. His mother's anger has been transformed into positive energy by lending support to the activities carried out by this community organization.
The losing of my child brought me to a different place and a better place that I would be in today had I not gone through.
Talk to experts and they'll tell you that grassroots organizations do make a difference as it relates to curbing violence. On one hand, they educate and engage the community, and on the flip side, their exercises and outreach provide moments of prevention.
We need those grassroots organizations to come out to support us.
Retired CMPD Detective Gary McFadden recalls how the nation's crack epidemic during the 1980s pushed the local homicide rate well beyond 100. During recent years, figures cut in half, but an alarming trend is underway when you consider the following numbers. Last year, Charlotte recorded 67 homicides, but for the first 9 months of this year, the number was 69.
We haven't got to the point of where we're telling people how to solve or settle their differences.
We've got to find ways to sit and talk things out.
Successful conflict resolution may reduce the number of new headshots, and these pages with telling messages are keeping tabs on the deaths from year to year.
The jails being full and running over shows us that people don't get away with it.
As Judy Williams continues finding, honoring, and working, she offers this realization by contending that homicide leads to two places: jail for the assailant and the cemetery for victims of these heinous crimes.
Steve Crump reporting for us. You can learn more about the mission of Mothers of Murdered Offspring and other groups. Just visit WBTV.com/conversation.